Knowing how a girl feels about you can be confusing, though it is actually a very crucial test. Because if the girl rejects you, you're gonna be sad. And it can also damage your image in the social circle. That people will say that this guy fall for everyone. And that's something you don't want to hear. So today, if you want to know exactly how she feels about you, I want you to do these 6 tests and see how she reacts. Let's start with number 1. You're going to use the drive-by method to see if she finds you attractive. One of the quickest ways to know if a girl likes you is if she gives you a single, double, or triple take. So, I'm going to show you how to use the drive-by method to test and see which one she gives you. First, you will want to stand up and then walk past her, let's say to the bathroom or counter. Now, you want to make sure you walk directly in front of the girl that you're interested in. She will most likely make eye contact with you as you walk past and then immediately look away. However, if she looks at you again, this is what we call a double take, and it is a good indicator that she finds you attractive. Why? Because studies have shown that us looking at attractive people ignites the reward system in our brain, meaning she'll want to look at you again. But the test doesn't stop there, because when you leave the bathroom, you're going to walk right past her again. That there is a triple take, and it means that she not only finds you attractive, but she's interested in you. So when you use this test, this is how you read it. If you get the single glance, just stop there. She's probably not that interested or didn't notice you. You can run this method again or talk to her directly. But if you get the double or triple glance, bro, you're in the game and move on to step 2, as each test that I'm about to show you will indicate an increased level of attraction that the girl has for you. And if you get her to make it past the 4th test, bro, go for it. This girl's already in love with you. Now for number 2, you're now gonna go up to her and ask for a phone charger and see if she trusts you. Now, at this point, you know this girl is somewhat interested in you because of that double or triple take, but you need to take this a step further by asking for a small request. Let's give you an example. To do this trick, you'll want to approach her and then politely ask if she has a charger, either for your laptop or your phone. The reason you're asking for a charger is that, according to a study by UCLA, most people from every culture and country are willing to help others when it comes to a small request. So, we're testing if she's willing to help you like most people would, or if she would just completely deny your request. Now, there's 2 potential outcomes here. First, she has her charger out already, or she has it in her bag, but she's not willing to help you. In that situation, it's a clear sign this girl's not interested. She's probably not even a kind person. You can move on. The second outcome is that she gives you a charger without any issues, or she says that she would give you one, but she doesn't have one on her. In that situation, it's a good sign she's interested in you, and at the very least, that she's a kind person. And here's the thing. Most of these you can manipulate and increase the chances of getting the desired result you want by manipulating the olfactory region of her brain. You see, in a study published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology, researchers had women rate 5 of the most attractive guys out of a group of 18. Then the men were tasked to ask each woman out in front of a nice-smelling bakery, and then again in places that had no smells like a clothing store or a music store. What they found is that when you asked a woman out in a nice-smelling area, they were more likely to say yes. I just do the research. You need to use these findings to your advantage. Meaning, anytime you run these tests, make sure you smell good. Smell is a strong sense, especially for females. This means you move on to step number 3. You would change your position to test her body language. This is a simple technique to see if she's interested in you, just by testing her body language. First, you'll pretend that there's something wrong with the table you're sitting at. You want to wobble it a bit? Pretend like it's uneven. Then you will get up, grab your things, and move to a different table, but it should be the same distance from her, but on the opposite side. After a few minutes, I want you to look over and check her body language. See, in a study in the 90s, a professor seated female and male students in a room that didn't know each other. Then he pretended like he had an urgent call and left them alone in the room for 10 minutes. He would then analyze their body language and ask them questions about their interest over the other person. He then repeated this process multiple times with other students. What he found out was exactly what body language women used when they were interested in a man. Once you've changed positions and you analyze her body, if her body stayed looking away from you in the same position she was before, this is a good sign. She's not that much interested in you. However, if she shifts her body over towards you, this is a great sign that she's interested in you. And that means when you move on to step 4, ask for her opinion to see if she wants to help you. Women are hardwired to help and nurture those around them. But even more than that, studies have found that women are more likely to help those that they find attractive. So, are you going to use this to your advantage? First, you're going to approach the girl you just borrowed the charger from. Then when giving it back to her, I want you to give her a compliment on the way that she talks, or how helpful she is. Or if you feel confident, tell her she looks nice. Now you are close enough to get her number. Just ask for it, confidently and politely. She probably will just give it. But if she asks you something like, "You've charged your phone now, why you want my number?" You know women are a little cheesy, love drama. So you also answer dramatically with humor. "I have to call you every time the charge is low." You know. But, she probably with her friends, so don't say something that make her feel embraced. Now, if she's passed the 4th test, get excited because that means you could be sure she's interested in you. And now you can move on to the most convincing test yet, which are my last 2. If she passes these, you'll know exactly how she feels about you. Just a quick reminder, I know you are liking it, so express it by pressing the like button. And if you want to get more tips on attraction or any part of life, consider subscribing. Thank you. Step 5. You will send her a text right after, and then watch her response time as soon as you get her number. Ignore what anybody else tells you. You will text that girl a few minutes after, and it can be simple, something like "It was nice meeting you." Then, depending on how long she takes to reply, is your meter to know if she wants to go on a date with you. For example, if she doesn't respond at all, you have your answer. She was just being nice to you. If she responds the next day, then that means she's just nice, but she's not interested. If she takes anywhere from 6 to 10 hours, then she's interested, but she's the type of girl that's gonna play a lot of mind games with you. If she responds in the next 1 to 2 hours, she's definitely interested, but she might be a bit busy. But if she responds immediately, then you'll know for sure. This girl likes you, and she wants to go on a date with you. And if that's the case, I need you to move on to 6. You will send her a voice note to see if she's comfortable with you. At this point, you should know exactly how she feels about you. But this one test will let you know if she's ready to commit to a date. You see, when it comes to asking a girl on a date, most men will do it one of 2 ways, and one of these ways is superior. See, the one that most guys do is that they'll send them a text, which comes across as a bit needy and not very confident. The second camp will call a girl, and this one shows more confidence, but some girls might not like it. However, There is a third way that only very few men do, which is using a voice note. One study found that 53% of women send voice notes, and that they often feel more connected to the people that they send it to. So when it comes time to ask her on a date, I want you to send a quick 15-second voice note saying that you want to take her on a date. And honestly, you can steal this exact voice note. Hey, it was nice meeting you the other day. I'm not sure what you're up to this weekend. Let's catch up for some coffee. Now, if she responds to that voice memo with a text, that means she's not yet comfortable with you. But if she responds back with another voice note, then it's clear she's connected to you. By using this technique of 6 tests, you'll have a harmless way to know exactly how she feels about you, without fearing the risk of rejection, and you can do this with anyone. Now, click the left of your screen and see my other video. And your task is to comment on that video that you came from. This video. Peace.